All right, everybody. So welcome back again. Another week. Finally back at Pete's house. Cleaning up some things.
Cleaning up.
And getting ready for hopefully the next couple weeks. Some big things will be happening and we gotta prepare. So
we're not using this one.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that piece.
This one's cracked.
So we're just getting the Ford Motorsport block back on the stand, tidying up. And one of the things that we're gonna do is we're gonna get the flywheel fixed up today.
Flywheel.
So we got one hand in it, so you can tell it's aluminum.
Yeah.
This is a spec aluminum flywheel that we've had to repair in one of the videos in the past.
Repair.
Ring gear.
Probably the most janky one ever.
It survived.
It worked.
Well, it's still, I can still feel it moving.
Don't worry about
So
that.
I don't know if you can see it. Ring gear was loose, so we had to shim it up and weld it. But with things coming, this friction surface is really really smoked. You know, spec stage 3, while it's aggressive enough to hold power, it is really aggressive. So what we have is a new friction surface for it. So Fidanza pretty much makes all the flywheels for spec. So you couldn't get a spec friction disc, but you can get a Fidanza one. So we're gonna take this friction disc off, all these bolts and nuts, put this one on, torque it to spec, and in this really old looking box we got from Rock Auto, I think it looks like it's from the 80s.
You might want to keep that box. It's just, it's kind of cool.
And we have a new ring gear to try to fit, and we're gonna just get this flywheel all back to original condition.
That ring gear has been sitting in a warehouse since the 1970s.
That's probably a good one then.
Yeah, it's probably great.
Made out of proper steel.
Exactly.
Well, let's get this thing all stripped apart and see what we got.
That's good.
All right, a lot of hammering, and
Got it? There you go.
Voila.
That thing is beat. Look at how blue.
the back is.
That's great. You can leave them in there if you want. That thing's going in the trash.
Oh, you could use it as like a target or something.
You want? Oh, you want to turn that into a clock?
Yeah, let's turn it into a clock, shall we?
Look at it, see how look how warped it is.
It is.
Oh, wow, look at that.
It is potato chipped. It looks like a Pringle.
Mine was like a continuous bevel. This has got lots of warps and weird waves in it.
Just all the heat from
More power.
Yeah, we know. Yeah, that's the result over there.
Yeah.
Yeah. That poor
Well, there you go. I'm going to make a clock out of that. We can put that in the garage, can't we?
Yeah.
So a bit of block up there.
For the American viewers, that's a garage.
Oh, where's it gone? Where's it gone?
Where'd you go?
You're out of wall space.
I had a 69 Mercury Cougar bonnet as a clock up there.
That would be a hood for the American viewers as well.
Sorry?
I'm doing the interpretation. Hood.
All right, let's get this ring gear off next.
Right. So.
Well, we are going to have to
Cut these welds.
grind the welds off because we won't put that on video. That's
a big old blob there at the job too.
Yeah, that's gonna be hard to get in there. But.
I'll have to grind it off.
All right. Well, you're wearing glasses and I'm not.
Just try not to get the flywheel itself. You could cut it right in the ring gear, I guess.
Oh, I should be able to, shouldn't I?
That thing's got one speed, so.
All or nothing.
Yeah.
Hot.
fight yourself if you hit your own aluminum. I have to get the camera out for that moment.
At least I'll win.
Do you? What are you doing, Pete? I'm kicking my ass. Do you mind? There's the the shim material.
Yes.
Tesco's finest.
Yeah, we try not to talk about that bit.
Because I called Fidanza, and they said that their flywheels use stock ring gears, so this thing better fit.
Well, we haven't even got that far yet.
Yeah. That's what the man said.
Well, it was at 1990s or 1980s ring gears?
Well, maybe the same year as the flywheel, for all we know.
Go on, John. If it don't fit, we can blame you.
As bevel side goes.
Probably down.
Yeah.
But we're going to have to heat it up and fit it.
Ooh, yeah.
Well, yeah, it's going to have to get heated up and drop
No,
down.
I'm just saying how much it's gonna. It should still go.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Well, it's also
Send
going
it.
to start with that, I guess.
So go put that in the freezer.
Yeah.
I've got some nitrous. We can spray it with nitrous. That'll cool it down.
I think it goes the other way. Yeah.
All right,
That,
well,
this goes the other way.
Right.
Send it.
Okay.
Get the hammer.
well,
Massage tool.
let's heat it up.
That's what it took, was 2 torches going at the same time.
Yeah.
All right, this is the
Your little ropes.
typical Foxes Abroad.
Foxes abroad. These
Bought a
are-
bunch of parts, thought it would work, ran to a snag.
We suck again!
Well, we don't suck.
No.
All right, so the ring gear fits, perfect.
Ring gear.
Friction disc
Fits.
fits, holes line up. The problem is with the hardware. So you
They're
can
not
see
sticking through enough.
these bolts are a lot shorter.
Point
than-
92 and point 72.
72, yeah.
than the hardware. I mean, the hardware is the same diameter, but the old stuff is longer. So we don't know if this old flywheel is thicker than the new stuff, or what's going on.
Yeah.
Even the bolts
And the heads are too big.
or the nuts won't fit down into the recesses
Yeah.
of how this flywheel.
You can't even get a full
Literally
thread on it.
2 threads, isn't it? If that.
Yeah. So this is. I mean, the old washers go right in there, but these are too big, and the threads aren't long enough to bite into these nuts.
Welcome to being overseas.
Overseas. Every single time.
That's right.
So
Why do we own these cars?
I don't, because we're gluttons for punishment.
Well, we love them.
No, we do. It's a love.
But, like, you know, just.
Well, almost a fully reconditioned flywheel, but we use the
Yeah.
hardware.
Yeah.
I mean, it did save some heartache.
We are gonna save what we took off because
Because might need some
we might be reusing
repurposing
them.
some of it that hasn't been completely galled up.
So we're gonna
I'm gonna make a phone call tomorrow.
yeah,
If
and
I
have
get
a word.
back from work in time. So, all right, guys. So
Yeah,
another week in the garage. Wednesday in the garage, and
Yay! Awesome.
this is the pile of new parts for the new
Which
engine. coming
hopefully be a
together.
little bit bigger next week.
This is the pile of.
yeah.
pile.
Right. I
almost
suppose it's
went-
time to go in and have a cup of tea.
That one, I got mine. It almost went right through that hole, too.
Another Wednesday evening at John's house. Trying to get some work done on the cage of the coupe, but yeah, it's looking pretty. But right now we're just waiting for the paint to dry for another day before we can do anything else. Got to bring the bars up out of the holes on the floor start welding the plates in, welding the tie-ins to the rear strut bar, and then from then on out we can do the other bars, the door bars, and really start putting this thing back together. Headliner, rear glass and panels, all that stuff before we get it all welded in place.
It's still a long way to go.
Yeah. Slow progress, but this is how it goes if you want a cage for a streetcar.
Yeah, that'll never happen again.
Well, this is a cage for a race car, John. We told you to get the streetcar one.
You told me I don't make enough power for one.
Well, that's true.
Yeah.
Like ultimate poserness.
It definitely doesn't make enough power for that cage currently.
Well, I should have put an LS in it if I'm going to be a poser.
Oi, careful.
So, so this is the future here power plant for this car. So this evening we did a little bit of cleanup and mock-up. Had to at least get the crank in place, and we wanted to put a piston in there because we had we got the block back from the machine shop a little bit ago. They bored and honed these pistons or these cylinders out to match the pistons we gave them, and we have it set for a 4,000th clearance based on the horsepower level we're going to run and the recommendations from Ross, because those are the Ross racing pistons. So now that we got it back, now that we can put the pistons in the bores, they'll fit because they were standard, a little bit below standard bore. Now they're for the 20 thou over pistons. And since we got it together, we can measure the deck height now. And the way we measure the deck height, we put a flat metal bar across, and we use 2 feeler gauges, one on each side of the piston, because the piston will rock back and forth, so you can't just measure one side of it. And we came up with the numbers. You know, number 1, we got it 14 thousandths below the deck. 15 on number 4. 20 thou on number 5, and 14 thou on number 8. So block's got to go back to the machine shop, and they're going to deck the block to these specs, and then we'll be on either, I don't know if we want to go 0 deck or we want to give it like 5 thousandths or something like that. I'm gonna do some research online and see what the best way forward is. We gotta get head gaskets for this thing yet, so we gotta, this thickness of the head gaskets will be a factor. All this minutia is
It's not quick.
That's where this is where the time of engine building really comes in. If you don't have the facilities to do it yourself, like your own shop facilities. So
this is a year-long process when you're overseas.
What do you mean when you're overseas? I'm at home.
This is a year-long process in England.
when we're overseas and you're home,
It still takes a year.
it takes a year.
So and all the Cleveland bearings fit in perfect. We only put 1, 3, and 5 in, but all the piston rings are out of the piston right now, just so we can mock it up. Yeah, all this assembly and even this little mock-up took about 2 hours of us messing around. Get it done, clean and wiping. I mean, this block isn't even remotely clean enough to assemble yet, but it's clean enough to do what we needed to do.
No, I mean it is nasty because I've been doing grinding.
Yeah, we didn't want to go super clean because we knew it was going to have to go back to the shop anyway.
It's going to get cut again, so
all right,
we will be cleaning the hell out of it after that one, though. Well, John will be. This guy.
All right, more pulling off the old tint on the back window while we can before the roll bar gets in there. But I think we're still going to have to, yes. Now that we cleaned the glass, we can see we missed a lot of, get some paint on the back side of the roll bars. So we're going to have to touch that up for everything else. But John's just in there doing the dirty work, getting all the glue and residue off. And yeah, more hours spent. Alright, so here we are.
Another fail.
Yeah. So this is just video of all the fails we've had lately.
Can't win.
So Friday before Easter, go try to take the block to the machine shop to go get the deck skimmed we measured for, and they're closed today. So England closes Good Friday and the day after Easter.
So Friday and Monday they're closed.
So,
Well, don't make them think that you
Yeah.
just assumed it though, because you did call.
yeah, tried to call, no answer. Figured maybe they're at lunch because it's only like 2:00 in the afternoon right now. But you don't have to tell an English person twice to not go to work.
Sorry for the UK.
Yeah,
folks,
it's a bash, but
it is true.
so yeah, I'm gonna wrap this video up, guys, with just a bunch of fails. We couldn't get anything done, and
It's the life of living overseas.
we'll keep trying. But see you guys in another video. Thanks for sticking around.